Welcome to Lost in the Desert, episode 48. I am your co-host, Kareem.
My name is Assam.
And this is finally the turnaround in Phoenix that we needed. Bro, the weather?
This shit was disgusting.
No, the weather this week was great. We had like 1-2 shitty days. The rest of the days, it's nice and cloudy, nice and windy.
Well,
like
we're
I'm not
September
mad.
now. September 1st today.
Is it? Yeah. I'm not paying attention, bro. I'm like
That's it.
lost.
September is when it starts cooling down.
At least we got Labor Day tomorrow.
Yeah, that's true. I needed that.
That's fucked up. I need the...
I'm still recovering.
Yeah, you won't share the mango drink, but it's fine.
Fuck no, dude.
All right, let's fucking start. All right, because I saw some comments today, and I'm a little fucking heated.
About.
So rest in peace to Fatman Scoop,
That's right. Hip hop legend, hip hop
Yep.
icon.
hip hop legend, hip hop icon, OG hype man,
Absolutely.
OG producer. Like just
He made sure our middle school days are fun and high school days.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yep.
So you guys probably don't know. Well, if you guys don't know, I don't know what rock you're living under, but whatever.
Literally.
This man collapsed of a heart attack on stage in Connecticut. Kind of fucked up place to go. Like I always feel like when celebrities die, I feel bad for their families more, not just because they're dead, but they have to. They're gonna constantly be reminded that this man, like, they can't just, like check
Well,
out.
There's two ways you can look at it. The fact that unfortunately he passed away and then there was no family around, or he died what he was doing, what he loved to do, is be on stage.
Yeah, I
So
guess.
there's two options you can look at it. But absolutely, at the end of the day, when it's your time, is your time. But Fatman Scoop, what a loss, especially to the hip hop community. What an absolute loss.
It's kind of like, it's funny because you take artists and people who bring you like little joys throughout your life, like, for granted.
Yep.
Like I forgot like the bops, Fatman Scoop had.
Oh no, I always still had him.
Like if you go to any club, even today,
Yeah,
who's not listening to Be Faithful?
literally.
That intro is like every fucking club.
Every generation, and probably more, and then in the future as well. When that Fatman Scoop comes up in the mix, everybody's wild. Everybody's gonna go wild.
Yeah.
Till this day.
Like, even some people are like, oh, he didn't even need to be on that song. All he do is shout. Some of y'all favorite rappers right now, all they do is mumble.
Oh, I'm sorry. Like,
So this is what he got me heated, because I was sitting in the comments, people talking about, oh, he irrelevant. Oh, all he do is shout on the songs. Like,
stop.
what's he doing? Like, oh, you can never understand this man. I'm like, look
They're
at
so
the people
disrespectful.
you listening to right now. Some of them all they do is mumble and shout on
yeah,
songs and shit like that.
If you think that, then take out Fatman Scoop out of the song and try to listen to it
And tell
again.
me how it's less.
Exactly.
That energy is down.
Tell me how it is after that.
Lose Control, still be a good song, but that energy is down. Be Faithful, that hype is down. What, drop same shit,
Drop some
down.
shit.
Like, and a lot of you guys' favorite artists, like, he's produced or either written songs for them or with them.
Name me another person that can make you shout out your zodiac sign in the club.
If you got long hair, put your hands
Yeah.
up.
What's your zodiac sign? And
Single
everybody,
ladies,
Like,
let's
come on.
go.
come on.
Oh, this is
Who
gonna
else?
sound terrible on the
Definitely
on Spotify.
I really hope though, which I know they will though. Whatever award show that's coming up next, they'll probably do him a tribute.
You brought this up and
Yeah.
right before. Do you think he deserves to like be in the Hall of Fame?
100%, 100%. He has hit. Not just
It's
that
not even
too.
he has hits, just his contribution.
That's what I'm saying. Not
How he
that
made
too.
other people's songs better.
I feel like you be inducted when you were unique, you were one of one, and you made an impact in the category, in the community, in hip hop. Like, when you make that much of an impact, when everybody else is trying to do you, like trying to copy you, that's when I feel like you should be one of one inducted.
I'm
period.
trying to think who are the other, like,
Little John was the next one up. That's it. That's all I could think of.
Lil Jon, another OG hype man / artist. Like, he obviously had his.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Who? I'm not thinking of anybody specific. I hope you know.
Snoop Dogg's best friend.
Who?
Nate Dogg.
Oh, is he really a hype man? Or was he just
Yes.
like a side? Because
No,
Nate
he's
had
definitely-
his own songs. He
Yeah.
wasn't really like,
But he also was known, like, on the side, like when.
I guess. Timbaland. Let's be
That's a
fair.
one. That's a
Timbaland made
Yeah, but
he made JT's career.
But Timberland also worked with Fatman Scoop. Like,
Yeah, 100%. They all know each other, all that shit. But let's see, like, Timberland made JT's career. Let's be fair. JT, Nelly Furtado.
Yep.
I think he was Missy's hype man before she was like
And,
before on his own.
also Timberland wasn't messing around. Like, when people try to talk shit, he'll beef with them.
Yeah,
he'll
he don't
clown
give a
on
fuck.
Yeah.
Who else in that same category?
I
Of
remember
like,
when he beefed with Scott Storch. That shit was hilarious to me.
what's that? Jazzy Jeff. I don't know if you remember him with and Sierra. Jazzy and Sierra. He was in the Goodies. He was in the Goodies song, and he's more of a producer than hype man, but he's always in people's shit.
Yeah.
Always, every music
Yeah,
video,
but-
like he produced for you, he's gonna be in your music video.
But
He's just gonna be the fat nigga in the corner.
But let's be fair. Number 1 was Fatman Scoop.
Yeah, he gave fat niggas a career. He gave fat niggas a use in the in the music industry.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, there are a bunch of people who made it cool to be fat.
Yeah.
You talking about Biggie, Fatman Scoop, Tim. What's the other one?
Big Pun.
Not true. Yes, Big Pun. He didn't last long though. What's the other? Fucking homeboy. We just talked about him. Got his beard sprayed on, bro.
Oh, Fat Joe.
Yeah, Fat Joe. Like these
Don.
niggas. Yeah, if you're talking about fat shaming and shit like that, the only reason fat shaming would have been way worse if these niggas didn't make it cool to be fat. Okay.
Fat Joe be spraying his beard.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
say
all
that right
good.
now. Fat Joe gets his beard sprayed.
But yeah, all jokes aside.
Oh, DJ Khara, DJ Khaled,
DJ Khaled's
fucking bum ass.
again. It wouldn't be. They made for him and fucking Rick Ross.
Yeah.
They would have not had careers. People forget Rick Ross was Trina's hype man. Up in
I
like the
didn't know that.
90s, over 2000, Rick Ross was Trina's hype man.
I thought he was a parole officer or whatever.
No, but like after all that, and when he was like just starting up, he was Trina's hype man.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Trina had like end of 90s, early 2000, like 90s, early 2000s.
I really did not know that. I
Yeah.
genuinely thought he worked at that. What is it called? Like
I'm sure he did also, but you know,
Yeah.
niggas gotta have a day job. You can't be a hype man forever. You know, if Trina's not putting out songs for a year, what are you gonna do?
and now he's talking about billions.
Yeah, Rick Ross made that transition, but like, let's not forget this man's humble beginnings, right? Before he was falling off camels and cutting down trees in his
I
backyard.
mean, is it humble beginnings? Because he talks about like his lifestyle was different growing up.
Well, Trina, the thing is, like, people think like, oh, you don't know on an international level, you must not have been making money. Trina, like that East Coast Miami shit, like she ran, like, yeah, I didn't know until like much later till I started looking into it. I said, bro, people fuck with Trina. Trick Daddy, he was like Trina and Trick Daddy was like Sierra and Tim. That kind of like career,
duo.
that kind of duo.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, before Trick Daddy started getting into that bunker Hennessy and Coke and shit, like
It's always the fucking drugs that just destroys everybody.
do you know what bunk is? It's like Coke weed laced with cocaine,
That's insane, dude. That's so fucking disgusting.
bro. And this man has lupus too. Like he don't give a
That's
fuck.
so bad. Yeah, honestly, like for the people, like it's always like you people work their asses off and they make it, and then all of a sudden it's like why their career go downhill? Drugs. It's like what the fuck is the point?
Speaking of cocaine, we
Yeah.
found at work. I'm not gonna go into details how, but we found at work $5,000 worth of cocaine and like 3 meth bags worth of 3 like newspaper bags like wrapped full of meth.
Like an employee.
Yeah, I found like they came and some people came and gave it to us like, hey, we found this bag.
Oh no, hell no.
And I was like, no, we calling the cops.
Yeah.
I was like, hell no, I'm not. And I told him, bro, go wash your hands. This is Glendale, bro. That shit is laced with fent.
So speaking of that, Scottsdale is a cocaine valley now.
It's been Cocaine Valley.
Like
what are you talking about?
it's so bad now that everybody's on it. You know what's worse than that is that there is also podcasts, and we don't care if anybody has a podcast because a lot of people like to shit on other people, whatever.
Oh yeah, people love to.
We
shit on
don't
us.
care. But there's also now all these podcasts in Scottsdale who are bragging about it and like talking about how they're proud they are that partying in Scottsdale is better than partying in Vegas, partying in Miami because we have the best clubs and with best cocaine. And I
We
was
do
like,
not.
in what fucking world do you think it's cool to brag that about? Like, and some of them, the people that are talking about that in the podcast, they're like 40 years old, bro.
I don't get it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not understanding it.
All you really need is like 2-3 drinks and you good. You're in that mellow vibe. I don't understand what the coke.
It's just they want to feel like they're in this like rock star lifestyle.
But they're not. You live in fucking Scottsdale.
You live in fucking Scottsdale.
You know how many TV shows I'm like watching and they're like, bro, this is worse than Scottsdale, Arizona.
Literally.
I was like,
Back in the day, it was known for a witness protection state. If you're in Scottsdale,
because it's boring and quiet.
yeah, literally.
Nobody gonna find you.
And
here.
all of a sudden now everybody's like, oh,
And it's fine. I love Arizona, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
fuck Arizona.
No, I like it here. I don't
Certain
plan on. I think it's because I bounced around a lot, like
Yeah.
between growing up, and I was like, you know what? I kind of just want to be somewhere, one place, and
Yeah,
not
because you have
to.
no idea how many people come up and they're like trying to brag about, oh yeah, I party in all time. I'm like, there ain't nothing special about it.
No, I'm not. I don't like Arizona because of the parties. I like
No.
Arizona because I'm getting into my quiet hush hush era
That's
in
what
life.
it is. That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's what it's known for.
if the weather, like the only place I would move is to like a Midwest state, just because the weather is it's still quiet and hush hush, and the weather is cool, like more chill.
Mine would be Maui.
Maui.
Yeah, just
Why?
away in the island, away from everybody.
I'm not trying to get earthquakes and tsunamis and all that.
I'll be
Those
fine with
problems are different.
I'd be fine with
I'm
that.
good. I'm good.
That'd be all right.
Yeah, that's a vacation spot for me.
That's not. That's where I want to like disappear.
No, I'm good with all that. Send me to like, what's a quiet Midwest? Send me to like Cleveland. Send me to
You want
like
to go to
fucking
Ohio?
yeah. Send me to Ohio. Send
wanna
me to
go-
Iowa. Send me to fucking.
meth city. You want to go to meth city?
That's fine. I don't do meth anyway. Speaking of meth, actually,
What?
I do want two things. First of all, I didn't know that like the KKK got like a department somewhere in Glendale,
Yeah.
and then also like their headquarters is like Idaho.
No, it's a
Because
business.
I have a friend that moved there.
It's a business. It's like a corporation.
I had a friend that moved there, and he was like, "You don't want to move here." I was like, "Why?" He's like, "First of all, you're black." I said, "What the fuck?" And he's
You
like,
know where
"No,
they-
the KKK, bro."
You where they pay memberships and they have like
They do
ID
that there?
cards. Like it's a whole corporation.
Yeah, I'm sure
And
it
then
is.
the thing is that they have because it's like exclusive, obviously. So they look out. So like for example, if you're in that let's say your dad is in that program and your son needs a job, he will reach out to the club and the club will end up finding him a job, good pay. Like they're a corporation. Obviously they're racist and motherfuckers. And I wish them the worst.
Let's go pull a Michael Jackson and get a good job. Let's get a little bleaching. You could pass. You don't have to do
Who,
too
me?
much bleaching. Yeah.
You ever watched that movie from Spike Lee movie with Denzel Washington's son? It's about a true story. Hold up. It's
Bro, I feel like if you dye your hair like black,
who?
you could pass for Italian. Change your name to like
Bro, I'm black. I don't understand like
change your name to like Christoph or some shit. I don't know. Give yourself an
Leonardo.
Italian, not Christoph. Give yourself
Okay.
like an Italian name.
If everybody wants to watch a great movie, Denzel Washington's son is in it. John David Washington and Adam Driver's in this as well. It's called Blacksman. Okay.
Hey, if people think Adam Driver is like white with that big ass nose of
So
his,
the movie is a true story about a cop in let's just say Colorado. He's that's the character that John Washington plays,
right?
and he's a black cop. So they're having little issues because that whole town is racist. So as a joke, he calls the KKK membership and tells them that he wants to join, but he talks in a white voice, and they accept him. So he uses Adam Driver, the other cop who's white, to go in there and pretend that he's him. And then what they do is that he eventually gets a card with his real name on it as a member of the the KKK. And then the owner of the KKK, like at that time, the leader, actually became a politician down the line. So they always make a joke of him. It's like, you let a black man in the KKK club. So this
Oh,
whole
shit.
movie about it, it's about this whole story, how they did it.
When did this come out?
This came out 2019.
2019.
2018, 2019.
We gotta check that
Great
out.
Spike Lee movie. Great movie.
You let a black man in the KKK.
And John Washington killed that part. Killed it.
You
Because it
could
was funny
pass.
because he would call the KKK department and would do the white voice and they'd be agreeing with him and he'd be saying some foul shit in the whole movie. He'd be like, I'm just tired.
like Dave Chappelle, like
Yeah,
Clayton Bigsby
exactly
or whatever.
like-
Clayton
yeah.
Bigsby, just under the hood.
Just writing books and stuff. He's like, this is
Yeah.
a famous author.
Do y'all think Assam could pass as white? I feel like you could pass as Italian.
Not white though.
If somebody tells, yeah,
Not like a white boy. The Italian.
yeah, they're
No,
still
but-
white. They're still white.
No, but
the
I-
KKK don't like them, but they'll
No,
be like,
people-
"You're still white. I gotta put
There's
up with
times
you."
where people thought I was Italian when I used to go to like the spots.
Yeah,
like-
change your name to Emilio, bro. You'll pass.
No,
or
but
like,
like-
Greek. You could pass for Greek.
Leandro, I don't know.
Emilio, yeah, bro.
Emilio's not bad. Yeah, that's
Emilio Rena.
Emilio and yeah. Mm.
That's gonna be your kid's name. Be like,
I don't-
I want life easy for you, bro. Emilio.
No, there is.
But yeah, that's
to the
fucked up. He
deli.
told me don't come to Idaho, bro. They got the
Yeah, you
KKK
don't-
and all that shit. But I definitely want to go somewhere
And a lot of
quiet.
people are still naive about it. That shit still exists. We have some also in fucking Apache Junction.
Oh, yeah, 100. Well, Sun City used to be like a sundown state. Like, let's
Yeah.
not find you here after sunset.
Yeah, there
Like,
is. Like people are just so naive to it.
That's why all the people. Why do you think all the people in Sun City are like 100 years old?
Yeah.
100 years old and trash. But you know,
Even that city, like when you have to fuck, what's it called? Inglesman. What is that city? Fucking
What?
It's far from me. It's like 3 hours away from here.
Kingsman.
Kingsman. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking of. But Kingsman. Do you remember what that guy did? The guy that plays Borat. You know that actor that plays Borat. The
Sacha
fucking-
Baron Cohen.
Yep. Do you remember when he dressed up as a real estate guy and did a community meeting and he said that how they're investing to build a mosque and they all lost their shit.
They were like, oh
And
hell no.
and then he talked about in an interview, said that they had to make sure nobody had guns on them because in Arizona, you're allowed to carry.
Yeah.
And then some of them did have guns, and it was so bad, and he was like it's such a risk that his clipboard that was holding was actually bulletproof. So just in case somebody shoots, he has to put it up on his face. Because he kept telling them how he's building a mosque and Arab people are gonna move in, and they was like, no, but we don't want these Arabs here. Like, and this is like 3-4 years ago.
It's like, did you see the Somali girl arguing with that ASU boy on TikTok?
No.
So there was like a protest, I guess, in TikTok, and this dude was like 100% like against, against Palestine, y'all are all
Yeah.
terrorists, all that bullshit, like holding all these signs, Trump this, Trump that. And this Somali girl was asking him, and he was like, "So you don't want Arabs here? You don't like Muslims?" Like, no, no. And she was like, "You're all," and then he's very calmly, this dude, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know how like I'm obviously like cannot stand racist, cannot stand all
Yeah.
that shit. But I do respect somebody who just says something with their chest and doesn't like. If
Yeah.
you believe bullshit, and at least be honest about it. Don't be a
Exactly.
hypocrite. Don't hide it. So
That's
I was
fair.
like, he was just in the calmest voice, like, yeah, you guys are all terrorists and all that shit. And we don't want that here. And then she goes to him, but what about Christian? Christian boys be shooting up all them schools. Y'all not gonna say anything? And he was like,
Yeah. That's all it is.
oh shit.
That's all it is. As soon as he,
I was like, oh shit, she got him with the Uno reverse card.
yeah, as soon as he mentioned it, they start stuttering. Oh no, it's just mental
Yeah,
illness.
he's stuttering, but
How many times there was a school shooting and it's a white guy and it was the first thing to say? He had a rough upbringing.
yeah, it's
mental
always he had a
illness.
rough upbringing,
They'll
trauma
bring a
this,
picture
trauma
of
that.
graduation. They'll bring a picture of him graduation, smiling with his mom and dad. Then they interview the dad and they give him this time. They let him.
As
cry.
always, he don't represent Christianity and all that shit. I'm like,
I just don't know where we were wrong. God forbid it's a brown man. Pull up the border, pull up the wall.
let's just say, like,
That's how the fucking media works here.
I don't want to say it, but religion has bred some crazy niggas. All of them, all the religions bred some crazy niggas. Fact is fact, bro. People will do wild, insane shit.
I don't think it's the
insane
religion.
shit
I don't
in
think
the
it's
name of God.
religion. Because the wording that never changes. I think that's their excuse to save themselves. I think you're crazy. You're crazy because you are. That's just how it is. It was fucking inserted in you. You just like to use religion as an excuse.
Do you think if you're gonna kill somebody in the name of the Lord, you're gonna kill somebody anyway, whether it was in the name of the Lord or anything like that?
They just use a religion as an excuse. That's all it is.
Fair enough. Speaking of crazy niggas, did you see? So
just like how, sorry to cut you out, but that's like how people, when they cheat, all of a sudden they found God and be like, the devil made me do it.
or like alcoholics,
So
alcoholics or drug heads. It's always
they're using that as their excuse.
yeah.
Alcoholics the same way.
It's like, oh, I found Lord. I was like, Jesus didn't save you from the meth, bro.
Yeah, he didn't tell you to go shoot it up.
I never understood how like people tried to make alcoholism like
Not a problem.
like an illness. Like I have to feel bad for you.
Yeah, it's weird.
I don't. You chose to start either drinking or we talked about this. I think a couple weeks ago.
Nobody put a gun to your head and told you to start sipping and start abusing it.
like meth and all that shit. And it's like, oh, I have an illness. It's drug. I'm like, is it though? Addiction is not.
And I get some people like, when somebody's.
If you were born a crack baby, maybe.
Yeah, they had no choice. But
yeah, they had no choice.
I mean, like when you have somebody, whatever it is, your friend, family member, that they're abusing the substance, and then you're trying to do the gentle route, dude. That's not. To be honest,
I feel bad for you, but it don't make it seem like it's like you have zero control over it.
I understand some people like you want to go with the soft route, talk to them, get them help, get counseling, but you also got to be tough on them.
Yeah, not
because
everybody.
as soon as you be nice to them, they're gonna get comfortable, and then they're gonna keep going back.
Abusing your trust.
Abusing your trust because they'll be like, oh, they're always gonna be there for me, and then they're gonna say the same thing again. Nowhere. Back to it. Yeah. You have to get tough on them.
Some people you got to just like strap them in a room.
Thank you, and make them just get cold turkey. Yeah. Like that's it.
Just nail them niggas on the cross and be like, I'll see you in 3 days.
Yep.
We got an IV bag full of nutrients. You'll live.
Yep. Exactly, bro. But some people just don't understand that.
Yeah, it's fucked up because I never had a drinking problem, but I knew I was on the path to having a drinking problem in my like early days. Like 20, like late 20s, early 20s. I definitely was on the path to having a drinking problem.
Yeah.
But the difference is I nipped that shit in the bud real quick.
Yeah.
I was like first 1 month, it started as a 1 month break. 1 month turned to 2, 2 turned to a year year turned to 3, and so on and so forth.
Exactly.
So it was that was the only thing.
One of my mentors told me this, and it was the realest thing ever. We were working, and he's like, I don't feel bad for people that are alcoholics or drug addicts, whatever. And I was like, why? Because at that time I was just like, you gotta pray for them, whatever. And he goes, because they let a liquid control their life. He's like, think about how. Think about how that is.
I don't know.
They let a liquid, because at that time alcohol is a liquid, control their life, control their actions. Control who they hurt people, control all the decisions that they're making, a liquid. And I was like, that's real.
It could have been a pill. It still would have. It's the feeling you get from it.
Doesn't
so
matter the
it's
feeling.
the chemical
But
reaction.
they let that substance control them. So think about how weak you have to be.
I don't know about weak, but
You don't tell me that's weak.
No.
You're stupid.
I don't know about weak.
It's weak.
I think everything is like subjective. It's hard for me to call somebody weak or anything like that.
Yeah, they're weak.
Okay. It's hard for me to call. So I gotta be in your shoes. Not everybody's situation is the same.
There's no excuse. Nobody's putting a gun to your head and tell you to fucking be abusing substance. Nobody's putting a gun to your head. I never met a crackhead and he goes, somebody put a gun in my head, tell me to shoot it up.
Nobody's taking you to Filiberto's and you're still fat. So, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be crying and be like,
also, you're not crying about your weight?
No, I'm not. I lost weight.
Did you though?
Did you? Yeah. All right.
What'd
you say last episode? Oh, dog, you're dropping. Yeah, 40 pounds, bitch.
I was trying to be nice.
I'm the one that's still going on my goal.
You were dropping because you were sick, okay?
Nah, I'm the one that's still. I focus on my goal. You haven't been to the gym.
I was at the gym yesterday.
You still look the same.
Wait, was I at the gym yesterday? I was at the gym the day before. I'm going after this.
Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because yesterday we had a.
So how many pounds have you dropped so far since we talked about it?
I dropped to 195, and then.
No, I'm talking about numbers. How many?
Like 5 or 6.
Okay. And where I'm at.
But I'm maintaining because I'm bulking.
Oh, okay.
But I'm still at I'm still anywhere between like 195 and like 198.
So
I'm like going back and forth.
We'll see like around the holidays, late October, November. We'll see how we looking.
No, because I noticed, there was a point I was like, man, am I gaining weight again? Whatever. And then like I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, the chest pocket poking out a little bit. I said the top of the abs are poking out, bro.
But you're not on a cycle yet.
No. A cycle of what? Drugs?
Yeah.
No, I'm still on my testosterone. That's normal, but
that's what I'm saying. That's a cycle.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's medically necessary.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, they call it a cycle.
Did we talk about last week how the boys are now taking what's that thing called? Taking the Plan B before their drug tests?
Yeah, no, we talked about.
We didn't talk about it on the show. Yeah. So we didn't talk about the show. I saw a bunch of TikToks and then I had to look it up, and it actually is a problem. Like teenagers or like them early 20s boys, like college boys
that
want to
be on steroids and stuff.
Not steroids, testosterone. Yeah, they want to be on testosterone. They will take like, I don't feel like if we say this, everybody's gonna start.
They just start learning.
Yeah, they'll like schedule the blood tests and all that stuff. They go to the doctor, schedule the blood work, and then take like a Plan B either like the day before or something like that.
Yeah.
And I guess like it drops their testosterone. Like I was like, what the fuck?
And then they get it medically.
So then they can get like medically, like it looks on paper like it's medically necessary and all that shit. Like, but you just don't know. Like y'all don't know how you're fucking up your hormones.
Literally.
But it's fine. It fucks up their sperm count. We don't need idiots like this reproducing.
But then the worst thing that there's like young kids are doing is trend, and I think that's the worst thing you can fucking do.
Your brain
they give
is
trend
not
to horses.
Yeah.
Like think about that. And then they're 20 years old.
You've seen them running horses, them big black jacked up horses.
That's all trend. But the fact that I'm telling you right now, like, unless you need it medically, that's fine because obviously you have doctors that are doing blood work. But please don't be buying shit from people from the gym and telling you that this is what you need to do to shoot up. Please don't do that. Do not ruin your life just because you want to look all right on Instagram or fucking try to become a fitness influencer. Stop it. It's not good for you.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But no. What was I gonna say? Oh, fuck. There was somebody I want to talk. Oh, did you? We were talking about weird racist idiots. Did you see? I saw. Did you see Trump's digital cars or whatever that he's selling?
He's selling digital cars now,
bro. This man is not serious about being president. I don't even think he cares about winning.
About his merch.
Yeah. He's just trying to raise money at this point.
Respect.
If Trump was like a regular human being, he'd be the nigga on the sidewalk selling water bottles and chocolates.
Just to pay off his debt.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Like people are falling for this shit though.
So digital cars like what? Like
they're like Trump
crypto?
Digital. They kind of look like NFTs. I don't even like. It's either NFTs or baseball cards. I don't know. Like
so they're not even physical. They're just straight digital.
Yeah.
So it has to be crypto wallet.
Wait.
It has to be NFTs then.
Trump digital trading cards. They're just like trading cards. Collect Trump cards. Donald Trump digital trading cards. NFT. Yeah, they're NFTs.
Yeah. How much?
Let's
$2,500.
$99.
Oh, smart. So everybody can get one.
Yeah. Minimum purchase required though. We accept, bro. Look at this website. I wish we could share on the fucking screen.
Soon we'll be able to start using the screen.
Yeah. Next, we figured out a solution. I know we got some feedback. Well, I got some feedback that like, oh, we could have put on the screen like the shoes that we were talking about last week.
Yeah.
Like we listened to that feedback. I thought this TV was connected to Wi-Fi, so when I came,
2007.
but yeah, I didn't know that. But we already have a solution figured out, and next episode we're gonna have that shit here.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but that's, bro. Look at this shit. This America First.
Respect it.
Look at this nigga. He looks like
gloves on.
It looks like he went into AI.
What's the minimum? Oh, so he takes credit cards and crypto. What a fucking smart motherfucker.
He takes credit card, bro. But it's cool. Hustle them niggas. It is a smart hustle, but at the same time, bro, I don't. This is not the person I want president of my country. We don't need a crypto scammer, the president of the country.
And you want Camila, who's a drunk.
Is she a drunk?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying now.
Yeah, that there was a incident where you could tell like she was.
Was she?
She was shaken. She's like,
I don't know about all that, bro.
Yeah, I believe it. Because when she worked in San Francisco, she was a fucking racist prick.
Was she? Trump, Kamala, or no vote?
No vote.
You're not voting?
No, they're both APAC.
I'd vote for Kamala just to get rid of Kamala or Biden, bro.
No, both APAC. Bring me Bernie Sanders.
Bernie is not going to win. He didn't play it smart. He should have kept that shit. He should have kept all that crazy shit to himself. Yeah. Now he's too old. We're not going to vote. The fact that, what's his name, dropped out, I promise you we're going to see younger and younger presidents moving forward.
Yeah.
They're not going to be like, they're not going to be over 60.
Because now they're realizing like there's a chance. If they're already electing these fucking people, these idiots, we have a chance now.
Yeah, we have a chance to get rid of. First of all, I'm voting for Kamala with confidence. Let's make this clear.
Do you think that she's gonna win by landslide?
I don't know about landslide. I think she'll barely win, but she will win.
Trump is gonna win.
I used to think I was like Trump is gonna win, but I don't think that now because I'm watching his antics and I don't believe Americans are this stupid. I do believe we're stupid. We're a stupid, dumbass fucking country. But I do believe, I'm like, bro, it's obvious this man is he's reaching. He's trying too hard.
The mistake that they made is that Joe Biden dropped out of the race way too late. He should have done it at the beginning of the year.
I did think about that.
Kamala should have been doing this. Kamala, whatever fucking name. I don't have no respect for her. Fuck her. I'll just call her the bitch. If the bitch was starting in January promoting her campaign, she would have been winning.
True.
Yeah, because she's and the reason why I'm calling her a bitch because the other day she was like, when I become a president, I'm going to make sure there's a ceasefire in Gaza. Bitch, you're already in the office.
But she don't have that kind of authority,
Stop saying fucking when I'm in the office. Bitch, you already are in the office.
She don't have that kind of authority.
She can fucking talk to that fucking retard.
Okay, and if he's like, no.
Because he's probably not... Dude, I'm pretty sure she's making decisions because he's fucking half asleep the whole time.
We'll say... Okay, said half asleep.
That's why that pisses me off. She's like, well, I'm in the office. And everybody keeps saying, well, when she gets to the office, I'm like, she's ready doing her fucking job.
Yeah, too many niggas have died. Too many niggas have died.
Inflation is bad. And they keep saying, we dropped down. No, you fucking didn't. Bitch, I bought 3 things from fucking Sam's Club and it was $180.
Oh, yeah, if I go
$180 4 years ago, I would have had my refrigerator for 1 month.
I'm going to Trader Joe's right now, and I'm already expecting to drop at least $80 for 3 items.
But fire items though.
Oh yeah, going to be fire items. Yep. It's those we have a pontoon trip tomorrow, for the team.
Yeah.
So for Labor's Day, but I'm getting those pre-made fucking meal. Ooh.
Gas.
Yeah, it's gonna be fire.
Yeah. So anyways, so that's why I call her the biatch.
Yeah. It is. I know. We promised when we started the show we would not get political, but I'm
about to get
we're talking a little crazy.
November's gonna be a fun episode for me because I'm gonna be talking shit.
I want you guys also to learn, see how people can disagree politically and not want to stab each other. Exactly. Please grow and mature.
Exactly.
Yeah. I 100% disagree with that song, but it's not that deep for me. Because first of all, I know whoever gets voted, they're gonna do 3 things every year. Every president gets voted. They do 3 things, and then
for it. 1.
Who are you? What do you want me to list?
You said 3 things. Go.
It's a metaphor. It's not literally 3 things.
Not bad.
It's literally I'm just trying to say they don't get enough done. They make 20 promises, 3 of them get done.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, and it's and their excuse for the other 17 not getting done, metaphorical.
The other party.
It's they blame the other party. They blocked us at the Senate, which is true. They blocked us at the Senate, but you knew they weren't going to let that shit pass, but you still made the promise.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You made promises you knew wasn't going to go through.
That's why I was laughing when everybody was like,
it's like they're making
Joe
these
Joe Biden, he's going to take away our, what's it called? Fucking school debt, whatever. Our school loans debt. This motherfucker said, nah.
No. And then they're gonna be like, well, and then they knew they were gonna let that shit pass,
Yeah.
but at the same time they're like, well, see, I tried to do it and they didn't want to do it.
Yeah, but then he sends $20 billion for Israel like nothing. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, and they're talking
Fuck
about
you.
we gonna fix inflation.
Nope. For shit went up.
Yeah,
3 times higher.
It's ridiculous, but yeah, that's why I don't get too hyped up. Like when again Roe v. Wade and all these like, oh, we're gonna fix abortion. I'm like, no, you're not, because if you guys maybe, so this is maybe a difference. If right now, if a Republican makes a promise, I think they're more likely to come through because the Republicans do control. Like they have more control, especially with the what's it called, with the Supreme Court. So I'm like, y'all do have more control. It is crazy, but now the Supreme Court did give the president more power to kind of like do what the fuck he wants. So we'll see. This is a new era. But anyways, yeah, little gross.
By the way,
did you hear about Sexy Red?
No.
Sexy Red's makeup line.
No. What is it called? Is it the name that you're gonna tell me about, or is it like the whole branding?
It's the whole. So let's go. Sexy Red. All right. Obviously, is your ratchet hip hop star, right? She is the equivalent of
nothing.
Yeah, the equivalent of Nasty, but she made a lip gloss / lipstick line or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know the names of these models?
Go for it.
Of these colors.
Go for it.
Coochie Juice.
Okay.
Booty Hole Brown.
Okay.
Nut has to be like a silver.
Okay.
Nut has to be like a silverish color. Pussy Hole Pink.
Okay.
Yellow Discharge.
Okay.
Gonorrhea.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Balls.
Mm-hmm.
Sex on My Period.
If a girl tells me that she listens to Sexy Red, I'm not talking to her anymore.
Yeah.
Because that's disgusting.
That's.
So you're telling me
what color do you think is gonorrhea? I can't see here on the pack.
I'm
thinking like a green.
Light brown.
No, well, see, she already has a brown. She has booty hole brown on the color. I'm thinking gonorrhea has to be a green because there's no other green here.
She's disgusting.
Oh, she is. What color is coochie juice?
You've never seen a coochie, so I don't know.
First of all, I have. I've eaten pussy, but I feel like coochie juice got to be like a clear classic gloss.
Depends on the bitch.
Well, if she has gonorrhea, then it's green.
That's disgusting. I'm about to throw up.
Yeah. Nut is the only one. Like nut has to be a silver. Nut has to be like a silver color.
How is that even approved? Like, there's no way a big store like Sephora. Or
they're not probably. You know, this is not going to Sephora, bro. This is going on her website. This is her website.
There's no fucking way they're making fucking billboards or advertisements, and then you're gonna have somebody's salesperson.
Yeah, nut is like a silver color.
Imagine somebody going to the Sephora and is like, "Do you have the booty hole? Do you have the gonorrhea?
I'm trying to get the booty hole brown.
Do you have the nut? The silver gray nut?" Get the fuck out of here.
I was like,
dumbass
what
fucking
the
people.
fuck?
I swear to God, anybody can become famous now.
It really is wild, bro.
It's fucking stupid.
I'm out of town. Thugger with my
She doesn't realize like she has an impact, that some girls are now looking up to her, and this is what she fucking does. Like that doesn't cross her mind. Like nobody around her team is telling her, like, "Hey, you better chill the fuck out."
Keep playing, nigga. Come suck a bitch toes. Pound town. Just let pound town.
Stupid.
And look at the picture of her holding her makeup line. It's like she just went and bought. So, by the way, all these pictures are on her Instagram. It looks like she just went to the warehouse, picked it up, like, and is selling this shit. And is selling that shit out of her house.
Yeah, till somebody gets sick from that makeup and they get stark rashes and shit.
Oh my God, what you got? I got that gonorrhea.
That gonorrhea?
No, bitch, it's the new color of the season.
Why's your face turning?
It's the new color of the season. Got that nut.
Stupid. That shit looks like a fucking kid's toys too.
But just like we talked about Trump and his desperation scamming merch for making money. Smart idea or bad idea? Socially, shitty idea. But money-wise?
It's going to sell.
Yeah, money-wise, it's going to sell.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to want that hot yellow discharge, bro.
Because everybody keeps thinking like, this is the lifestyle. This is what it needed to be as a girl, as a bad bitch, whatever. That's why I laugh about when people are like, oh, when they listen to Cardi B, oh, I don't cook, I don't clean. She said, I don't clean all this shit. And then she's on Instagram Live cleaning and cooking for a guy that cheated on her. Joke.
Oh, they're always making up, breaking up, getting married, divorcing.
Beyonce, to the left, all these songs about breakup. Jay-Z cheated on her.
No.
Everybody
she left
knew
him, bro.
And cheated after.
No. She left him.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, she left him for a while.
Oh,
there's a whole album.
Doesn't matter. Left him for a while. It is what it is. Who's she with now?
Jay-Z.
Thank you. So it doesn't fucking matter. All this fucking lies. And they have all these girls looking up to them, and I'm like, y'all fucking stupid.
When you're on the level of B and J, y'all can do that shit.
Yeah.
Also, I think, but she dragged him. She
Doesn't
dragged
matter.
him on the album, bro.
Yeah, Lemonade. Okay, she made Lemonade. They made money. Cool.
Okay, if
Bro.
you can make millions and millions of dollars off your partner cheating on you, or you just gonna leave? Because she probably made.
No, because you could have done both. You could have left, focused on yourself, like Adele. Adele got cheated on, made a whole album, focused on herself, then found a new
Adele got
partner.
cheated on, made two albums,
Okay.
and then
That's,
2 or 3 albums.
That's a queen. That's somebody you should look up to, if you're a girl. But you're out here praising Cardi B and Beyonce, who nationally their men cheated on them, and they're still cooking for them. Then you ask her like, I don't need to do anything. My man has to do. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Cardi is dumb. I didn't really care about Jay
No,
cheating.
I'm just using that as
I
an
don't feel like they.
example.
First of all, I didn't care about Jay cheating because Beyonce, I don't need to sleep with that ugly nigga anyway. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Think about it. Offset, and if
had
we become famous, bro, this is good.
I
We're
had a
never
friend-
getting these
I had
people
a-
on the
I had
show.
a-
But
I had a friend who was a huge Beyonce fan, and she was like, "Can you believe it?"
Who?
Like old ass homegirl. She was like,
Okay.
"Can you believe it? Beyonce's the most beautiful woman in the world, and she still got cheated on." And I was like, "Yeah."
anyone,
I literally looked at
we've
it, I
said
was
this before.
yeah.
Like
Men
niggas
are
will cheat,
dogs.
niggas will cheat on you for the dumbest reasons.
Exactly.
For the dumbest reasons.
I was like, "Yeah, what the fuck you want me
But
crying for?"
yeah, I was just like, you don't need to be sleeping with this. We all didn't want you to be with this nigga anyway. I think that's kind of why people were like, yes.
Nah. JC had to figure it out, bro. That's the devil.
He cheated on it, but they were like,
Jay-Z
apparently this
was
nigga made like apologies. Like she put the ring out. They was almost about to get divorced. It was a whole thing. Apparently he begged for her back. Wouldn't you?
Beyonce?
If you were Jay-Z, you wouldn't beg to keep Beyonce, or you keep?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd
But
be
I
like,
wouldn't-
please,
but-
baby, don't leave me,
But I wouldn't even put myself into cheating. I'm like, dude, what else is? Come on, she's bad, bro.
bro.
She's bad.
And you know he didn't cheat on her because
Okay.
all them kids look like Jay.
Beyonce.
All
Rihanna.
of those. Beyonce, easy, hands down.
Rihanna.
Did you not see her big ass forehead ass baby?
Son, the girls from the islands are different.
I know they're different.
She's an island girl. You got a girl from Texas. One day she's from Texas. One day she's from New York. She doesn't know how to make up her fucking mind.
Keep me away.
Rihanna sticks.
Nah,
to her roots.
Rihanna is that big. I can't be making out with that big ass forehead. We gonna be like, come here,
Smack
baby,
that.
give me a kiss. Oh, no, I'm not. doing
And
that.
also, she does put hands on people.
Yo, the Chris Brown story when he was describing like,
Fuck her.
no.
Yes.
It's Whitney Bobby. They were junkies.
Yeah.
I didn't think I
But
was.
also,
I was fuck Chris
How old
Brown.
were they? 19, 20?
I think it was like Chris was like 21. She was like 20. Like they were like young.
Multi-millionaires.
But wait, hold up. So regarding, I know this is a throwback, but regarding the whole Chris Brown Rihanna thing, I was always like, man, fuck Chris Brown, because I don't fuck with men putting their hands on women.
100%.
Right? And like never.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get me to be
But when
like,
you hear his side of the story,
when I heard like, because I don't think she ever said her side. I think she just
because why would she?
she just showed up. But then when said his side of the story, he never denied whooping her
Yeah.
ass. Right? Never denied that shit. Took accountability. So I was like, cool. You fucked up majorly, but you took accountability. So I'll give you a point for
Yeah.
that. Right. And then he was telling the story. He said, we're both high as shit. We doing 90 and I'm doing 90 in the Lambo, top down the freeway. Start getting in an argument over some bitch. She started whooping my ass. I start whooping her ass. I pull over everything. I said, oh, you guys are just junkies.
Yeah.
Like still it's not an excuse, but it explains a lot. For me, I was like,
But for him to still be blacklisted till this day, it's kind of wrong.
no, because I think he could have made it back had he not accepted the bad boy role. And like people talked about this.
No.
Chris Brown was like innocent as fuck. Chris Brown was innocent as fuck
No,
before.
but
Then he accepted the black boy role. And I think Charlamagne talked about this. He started getting all them tattoos. And
Well, you go
that's
crazy.
that's when it went downhill.
But also, how long has he been performing? And since he was like 13, 14.
I think like, yeah.
Younger than that. There's even stories about where I think it was like Usher talking about how they used to sneak him to like parties and he would like perform and dance. And he was like,
I think Chris Brown should have.
you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't grow up. He didn't have a childhood technically.
True. Again, it's the same thing with Bow Wow. Like he ain't have no childhood.
Don't bring Bow Wow down.
Bow Wow has very little talent compared to Chris.
Stop. Don't even bring.
Yeah, he's got very little talent compared to Chris, but Bow Wow was started the same thing,
Bow
like
Wow
8,
posted-
9, 10.
Bow Wow was posting private jets and he was on a fucking commercial flight. That's different.
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, I went from like fuck Chris Brown forever to like, oh, y'all are just junkies.
Yeah.
Again, and just
He was
like
a
we
kid.
talked
He was a
about,
kid.
it's not an excuse for his reason, but it explains a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like Kobe.
And just not that too. You're not
Remember
just
Kobe? Look at Kobe made a full 360.
just
He put his
even-
head down, focused on the court, didn't say shit.
but also not just junkies as well. Like you're young as fuck,
Yeah,
millions in your bank account. The word no is a foreign word to you. Everywhere you go, you're the attention of the the room. So it's just like nothing can go wrong in your life.
Yeah, the only people who can tell you
That's
no
it.
is the record company. Those are the only
That's
niggas who
it.
can tell you no.
That's it.
Nobody else can tell you no.
Nothing. None of your homies are gonna tell you no.
Nope.
You're taking care of them and their family.
Yep.
How the fuck are they gonna tell you no? Hey, you what you doing? Hey, yo, chill out. Nope.
I think you need somebody. I know we say this a lot, but like somebody, you need one person to be like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, chill the fuck out. You fucking up your own money.
To humble you and shit. You
Yeah.
have to.
But again, like you can easily just get rid of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, like if again, say this shit starts like popping off, and now we have you. Who's your person? You're gonna say this is my right hand man. If he tell me don't do something or do something, I'm gonna listen to them.
For me?
Yeah.
My two best friends.
Louise and Charbella.
Yep.
Don't listen to Charbella. Louise, yes, don't listen to Charbella.
No, Luis Charbello. If they tell me, hey, this is wrong,
Charbella gonna hype you up sometimes.
I would never disagree with them. I'd be like, you guys are right.
I don't know.
No, they did that before. There's plenty of times
Really?
where I literally had a serious talk and they're like, hey, don't do that. And I'm like, all right, bet.
I want to say it's my best friend Charles, but I think it might be maybe my sister. The problem is
Yeah.
Charles doesn't really tell me no.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't like hype me up into doing reckless shit, but he doesn't really tell me like don't do this.
And even it gets to the point where they're like, okay, we know that what you're gonna do, you're not gonna listen. We're still gonna be here if you need anything.
Yeah.
That's the only option. That's the second option.
I
But
want to say my sister,
if
but
it's
she's
a
gonna tell me.
serious-
She's
if
gonna
it's a
tell me
serious
to
thing-
know too much.
and Luis looks at me and goes, no, and I'd be like, all right, bet, I got you.
I thought you would pick Mo, honestly.
No.
Yeah,
I'm the older brother, bro. I'm
he's
not
a
listening.
cop.
I'm not listening to no fucking little brother.
Well, I would listen to my
I'm not
younger
even
sister.
listening
I
to
would
my older
listen to
brother.
my younger
I don't even
sister.
listen to my older brother.
I would listen to my younger sister, but she would tell me no too much.
No.
I would be like, girl, it can't everything be no.
No.
You know what I mean?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, if I picked my younger sister, she would tell me no like good times, but then she would also tell me no. I'm like, it cannot be everything I do is no.
Bro, I have so much respect to them and I care for them so much that even if, let's just say, I bring a girl around and they'd be like, yo, she's not right for you, I'm dropping her. That's easy. I'm not ever
Really?
100%. 100%. If my friends who are there for me since fucking exactly when I needed them and everything, and they feel like, hey, this is the wrong partner for you, I'll 100% listen to them.
Just like that.
100%.
I would tell him you think so? I said, I would just say, let's see where this goes.
I wouldn't even hesitate. I'm not even going to waste my time.
Like, if Charles told me somebody's crazy, I'd be like, why are they crazy?
Because they haven't been wrong yet.
I don't think anybody's told me this person's not
They
right
have
for
not
you
been
yet.
wrong yet. Just
Yeah,
facts.
I don't think
And they
Charles
know
has told me this person is not right for me. Gabe definitely.
There's times I tell them, hey, I'm going on a date. They'd be like, okay, have fun. But if I ever brought them, I was like, yo, I'm serious about this girl, and then they'd be like, okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, I think looking at my two best friends, I think Gabe would like hype me up. Gabe would be the one like him and I doing like crazy shit, and
Yeah.
then Charles would be the one like, yo, you need to chill. Yeah.
The only time that like we have to be careful of sharing information with my friends is the clowning part. That's it.
Oh, because then
That's it. Yeah, because
Yeah.
if you give them the worst thing that I can do for my two best friends is give them a chapter because they will squeeze it up of something that I did stupid or if I went out with somebody, and then they know that they can come up with jokes. I'll never hear the end of it. I'll never hear it because we still do it to each other.
Yeah, for me, I don't. We were making jokes. I think we were making jokes about like
What?
Chuck and I's dynamic, and
Yeah,
I think I've like slowly turned into like a bully because he doesn't.
because you just
Like-
kept going.
Well, you know me, like I'm social, I'm a jokester,
Yeah.
like I got very few filter. Charles is the opposite. Charles is like quiet, reserved. Like he definitely makes jokes and all that, but not on
Yeah.
like the frequency I do.
Yeah.
And then one day, like I made a joke, and he was like, jokingly, it was like, "Bro, what's your problem?" I said, "I don't
It
I
was
don't
hitting a
know."
nerve. It was hitting a nerve.
And then I was like, "No." Then I was like, "Chuck, I need you to like clap back sometimes." Because I was the one who initiated it.
Yeah.
I was like, "Bro, I need you to clap back sometimes because now I feel like a bully. You're not
Yeah.
making jokes back, and now I just feel like I'm bullying the fuck out of you."
Like we have one incident, and this happened 3 years ago. One of them went on a date to the Phoenix Zoo lights,
What the fuck?
and we found out. Until this day, we still make fun of them. Like I'd be like, "Yo, what's it'd be like random. Like we'd be playing cards. I'd be like, "Hey guys, I want to go on a date. Like, what's a good date?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, Phoenix Zoo lights." Like just shit like this. Because to us, that was the funniest shit in the world.
Phoenix Zoo lights.
Yeah.
That's like something you take someone on like a third,
That's
fourth.
what you take kids at, bro. Not a first date.
Yeah, not a first date, 100%.
Yeah.
First date has to be.
Especially if you got money.
First date, not even. I'm not spending money on you until like date 3, 4.
No, but I'm just
Till
saying.
I know you're gonna be around a little bit
especially
longer.
if you got like money.
Irrelevant.
No, I'm just saying. You don't go where your kids go.
I'm going. If I have money, I'm going restaurant. But like, I'm not spending. I'm not going anywhere that's more than like $30 per person.
Yeah, like North Italia. North Italia is a good restaurant.
Yeah,
North Italia is a
Fellows
good.
Osteria. Fellows
That's
is
a
a
good
really
one.
good one. It's like not far from your house, isn't it? It's like down the street.
It's not any sushi spot. Any sushi spot is an easy one.
You know what's fire?
There was a one that I really liked, but
So-
they closed down after like during COVID. You walk in and it's a full restaurant, but it's cut in half. Same restaurant. On the right side is the hot pot,
Yeah.
whatever, and you get to pick your own meats, your own flavor of pot, whatever. And then to the left side, it's a sushi joint, but they have a big ass screen and they're playing anime.
I want to go. Ooh.
Yeah, literally. So it's a big like I'm not talking about like a small. I'm talking about like a full size movie theater screen, and they were playing One Piece at that time.
Ew.
But I'm just saying like you get to pick. But I thought it was fire. I was like, that's a cool first date, especially if you like
guess.
if your partner likes anime and stuff. Like
Actually,
that. If you do like anime, let me know.
good that you mentioned sushi. I forgot that we went to a really nice sushi spot.
What's it called?
Reasonably priced. Sushi on Tatum. It's next to Desert Ridge. It's like down the street from Desert Ridge. It's on Tatum on the north side. Like you get off of the 101. It's like right there on
Is it
Tatum.
the plates?
Yeah. It's like
Yeah,
just
I think-
revolving.
yeah.
You been to that one? It's
So,
good.
I took my little brother when I moved there because I used to live out there.
No.
Okay, so I used to live.
I
out
met
there.
you once you moved here.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. But back 2017, 2016, I used to live out there.
Mhm.
So I took my brother out to that spot, and we were having fun because that was the only spot at that time with the plates. Nobody else had it. Now you have all these little fucking spots doing it, and then they charge you the color of the plate. So me and my Mo just stacked it up, and we looked at the girl. We're like, okay, how much? And she's like, oh, it's by the color. And I was like, oh, we're sorry, we're colorblind. I was like, so we thought it was all gray. Gray was like $1.50 at that time as a joke.
Yeah.
So she really took it seriously. And then she comes back. She's like, I'm going to give you guys a discount. And we didn't say nothing. So we got to. But it's fire, dude.
Yeah, it was fire. Like we
Yeah.
had so many
Their
plates.
Las Vegas
and I
roll was good.
And I was like, oh my God, I overspent. And I looked, I was like 40 some bucks.
Nothing. Nothing.
Bro.
It's just because you look like it with all the plates stacked up.
Yeah, all the plates stacked
Yeah,
up and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
full and
Yeah.
shit. And I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be like $1 million.
But you have to figure out where exactly to sit. You need to sit right by the chefs. You have to sit close to the chefs.
Yeah, we were on the
Yeah.
on the face side of the chef. So the chefs,
bro, I
but
used to go there
they were
so much
putting
that-
their stuff that way, and it was
Yep.
just coming around.
I used to become like I used to go there where I became professional. Exactly what I want to sit because as soon as they make it fresh, in like 30 seconds is by my table. Snap.
My only issue with that, I will say, like first time, try everything. Now, if I go again,
You have your favorites.
now again, I know I have my favorites, what I like and didn't like.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm spending like 40 some bucks because I'm eating the shit that I like.
Yeah, and they also too have they be putting sodas on the plates too. They still doing that.
Yeah, sodas,
The
cheesecake,
Japanese sodas. Yeah, yeah.
the little mini cheesecake
Yeah,
bites. Yeah, it was
It's funny
fucking
because
fire.
everybody freaks out about Japanese sodas, how they're clear, but that's how they are. Soda is.
Yeah, then we went to
we just
that-
add coloring here in America.
Where are the two places we went? We went to.
That's funny you joined that spot. That's hilarious. It's a really good joint.
Yeah, it was really fucking nice. We
Yeah.
went right before the movie. Said let's get full.
Yeah,
And-
and that's just an AMC movie theater.
Yeah.
That's my movie theater too.
So we went there. We said let's eat before,
Yeah,
so I don't have to spend $1 million on fucking popcorn and drinks and all
Yeah.
that shit. Still ended up spending like for 2 drinks. It was like what, like almost $10 a drink or something.
There's
Like,
that
it was like
sandbar-
16
Is
bucks,
that
like
sandbar
$8.
still open too, by the way?
The what?
That sandbar? No,
idea.
closed by In and Out.
No, we didn't go past that. I wasn't paying
No.
attention.
So if you go a little bit further, you get to that in the Heights, whatever it's called.
Yeah. So guys, in the comments, if you guys give us your food recommendations for Arizona, put them in the comments. I'll
So-
clip this.
So you know exactly where the Desert Ridge Mall, right?
Yeah.
So right next to it, have you been to the Heights?
No.
So you know what I'm talking about? That 2 building is just one road where
No.
all the clubs are at. It's literally right next door.
Yeah, never
So
been.
If you exit out of AMC, you take that little road. It's literally like 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm
and
not.
you end up in a street where there's businesses and there's also like clubs and stuff like that.
I'm not partying.
Find the yogurt spot, the ice cream shop, whatever, and tell them that you want to go to the bar. And what they do is they walk you, and then you find a phone booth. You push the phone booth. Now you're into like 50s, 60s type of vibe of margaritas and stuff.
Not
like
these niggas having the secret spot in the bar.
that. Yeah. You know how I found that spot? Because I walked in to get ice cream. because I fucking want ice cream. And the guy looks at me, he goes, "Yo, man, it's gonna be about 45 minutes." I said, "Bro, there's nobody in line. I want my cookie dough." He's like, "Oh shit, man, you here for the ice cream?" I said, "Yeah. What else would I be here for?" He's like, "I thought you were here for the bar." I was like, "What bar?" He's like, "Oh, let me show you." And then he showed me. That's how I found it.
All right.
But I still got my cookie dough and I did.
But yeah,
'Cause I ain't
so
fucking
food recommendations. We said sushi on Tatum. What's yours?
my favorite sushi spot.
Not sushi, just in general. Sushi. This week's recommendation: sushi on Tatum
Ice cream joint in the Heights. Thank me later.
and Desert Ridge. These are for Arizona people. So yeah,
Yep.
please put in the comments if you guys have anything
Find
to
the ice
add.
cream joint in the Heights, and then ask them to get in the bar. You're welcome. Take your girl out there, spoil her or your partner, whatever it is, whatever you're into. You're welcome.
Whatever you're into.
Yeah.
You're so not.
There's
good.
somebody listening to the
You're
they might be-
so,
they
you're
might be
so
into
not.
furries.
You're
They
so
might be
not.
furries.
You're so. But just so y'all know, Islam don't give a fuck about anybody. But you're
No, I
you're
don't.
so not good about. You're so not good at being progressive.
Nah, but I'm not judging.
No, you're not. I don't think you're ignorant, but you're like
Yeah.
so good, so bad at like trying to care about people or being empathetic or sympathetic.
But it's
You
like,
don't
just
give
be
a
you.
shit.
Who gives a fuck?
Throw anyone a compliment.
Yeah. Just
All
be
right,
you.
let's do a couple little readings and then we can call it a day.
Let's go.
This has been like
Because
a
I'm starving.
yeah. See, I always come with like I always eat something before I get here.
No, I ate a shitty ass bagel and I was kind of pissed that I wasted carbs on that.
So
Speaking of places do never go to Icetown Bagels in Arizona.
Icetown Bagels,
Einstein.
Bagels, it's trash,
That's absolutely horseshit.
bro. The bagels they kept at least the one time I had it, they were just
Horseshit.
like dry.
You know how bad it is? You know how bad it was today this morning when I
What?
went there? Because I didn't want to drive 20 minutes from my spot. So I was like, I'll drive 3 minutes here on Einstein Bagels. It was so bad that I was waiting for my bagel and I went to Google reviews and I gave him a bad review. That's how bad it was.
That's how bad it. Yo, you must have like either an amazing. It's either like reviews wise, it's either like 5 stars or 1 star. Because if you just have like a 3-4 star
I never had a
experience,
3, it's always
you're
a
not right. You're not wasting time.
It's always one.
You know what I
Even though
mean?
if the staff was great, and I would literally write, the staff was great, is the management still 1 star?
Yeah, staff great, food shit.
Yep, that's fair.
But like I've maybe written like a handful of reviews for places, and
I
it's
have.
always because my experience was amazing or my
Yeah.
experience was dog shit.
Yeah.
If I have an average experience, I'm just walking out and going home.
No, I have.
I'm not
one.
wasting like a review on anything 2, 3, or 1 star.
I
Or sorry, 2, 3, or 4 stars.
I have one
Either
that
5 or nothing.
that trended. My review trended, and Google was giving me all these awards that people were
Awards?
they were sending me like, "Oh, congratulations, you reached this type of level." And the fact that the owner wanted to delete it was like, "Yo, can we make a thing to do?" I was like, "No, we're not deleting it. I'm keeping this fucking review. Fuck you."
Bro.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
All right.
Don't try to disrespect me. Try to act gangster.
All right. Let's go back to Lad Bibles. These are more confessions from people. This one is crazy. I don't understand why somebody would do this. My boyfriend sprung on me 20 minutes before he went to the airport on a lad's holiday, which is like guy's trip.
Yeah, I know what lads mean.
I
you
don't fucking know, you
stupid.
Americans. Which I knew nothing about, so I said, let me warm up that spaghetti bolognese so you have a meal before you go. I laced it with a laxative so he was shitting on his flight.
I'll be in jail.
Well, you don't know you're on the flight.
Huh?
You have no idea why you're
No,
shitting on the flight.
Because think about it, if you're living with a girl for that long, you know her cooking. But all of a
Who said
sudden,
this was a girl?
Huh?
Who said this was a girl?
Because ain't no fucking bozo.
Yeah,
cooking.
dude's not doing this shit.
Yeah, dudes ain't doing this.
They're not wasting time.
Exactly. Because you know why? If it was two guys married, because he'd be on the trip with him. Because it's the lads.
True.
He all of a sudden, as soon as he wants to go to the boys' trip, he's getting sick from her spaghetti. Yeah, she was up to it.
But do you think he was disrespectful in like just 20 minutes, telling your girlfriend 20 minutes before you're going to the airport?
100%. Yeah.
Like you going on a trip and like she's making plans for the weekend. It's like, oh, by the way, I'm actually going to the airport in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I did that one time. Now I know that was disrespectful. I did that one time.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Matter of fact, it was Labor Day weekend. It was
How'd she punish you?
6 years ago. I don't know what my reasoning was. I don't know if she did a girls trip before that, or
So this was like a revenge thing?
no, or she was working that weekend. But one of my coworkers, one of my good friends, Mike, shout out to my boy Mike Albania, all day. He hit me up. He's like, let's just go to San Diego for Labor Day weekend. Let's just go chill. And I did. I looked at her. I was like, hey, I'm leaving. So it wasn't like, it was about like 5 hours before.
That's wild.
Yeah. It was crazy. But you know all we did? All we did is literally chill on the beach and smoke.
Bro, sometimes you don't need
Because he was the
anything
homie.
else.
We didn't
Sometimes
do
you
that.
don't need anything else.
That's
Like
it. That's all we needed.
Besties in
You know what we
Flagstaff
ate?
right now, just chilling by
And
himself.
You know, wallahi, may Allah strike me down if I'm lying. You know what we ate in the whole trip?
What?
We only ate one meal because we were there for 24 hours.
Just one meal?
Yeah.
No snacks or anything?
Guess what we ate?
What?
Domino's. We ordered Domino's to the fucking
Bro,
hotel.
sometimes the experience you need is to be left alone.
That's all we did because he was in a relationship. Obviously, I was in a relationship at the time, and we just wanted to just be, boys be the boys.
Bro, this is what like Bessie's right now in Flagstaff because he had like a shitty 2 weeks and then like just crazy stress at work, finishing work at like 8 p.m. onwards, that kind of shit. And he was like, "I'm going to Flagstaff and I want to be left alone." I said, "Bro, I don't want to talk to you."
Yep.
It's like go do your thing.
Honestly, as a man, you need that, man. You need those.
Bro,
days.
every now and then, and like as his friend, like I saw what he was going on. Other people were like, "That's weird,"
Yep.
but I saw what he was going through. I said, "Bro, you need to be left alone."
And honestly, women will never understand that.
That's not true.
They will never understand that. They will never understand that. They'll be like, "What do you mean you want to be alone?" You know how to piss off a woman?
Bro, I think when a guy tells you he want to be alone, I think when anybody tells you you want to be alone, you automatically go assume the worst.
Yep.
You're like,
That's why
you're like, oh, they hate me.
They will never understand it.
Guys will like, you tell a girl sometimes, like obviously not every single girl, but like I think a good majority. You tell a girl like, oh, I want to be left alone. They think you hate them.
Yep.
You tell a guy I want to be left alone. They're like, I get it.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why they don't ever understand it.
It's like
I
get it.
I dealt with that. But you know how to piss her off though? You know how to piss off a woman really good?
No.
Do you want to take a guess? It's you know what's crazy?
Cheat.
And it's so simple.
Pretend to cheat.
No, not even cheating. It has nothing to do with cheating. Is you just look at them, and then as soon as they ask you how was your day, you tell them they had the best fucking day.
Oh, not this shit again.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Or if you come back from a family trip or any trip, you'd be like, "This was the best trip of my life." I promise you, it will fucking light them up. I tested it out and it worked.
Ooh.
I was like, I had a great day. Oh, you didn't? You piece of fucking shit.
You
had a great day without me. You had a great fucking day without me. Why don't you just be alone?
Oh my god.
That's how you piss them off.
All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. This one.
Fucking women, bro.
You should give up on them. Was in a club.
This is the best thing that everything happened.
It's what's around it that's crazy.
Huh?
It's what's around it that's crazy.
No, that's what you like. You stick to the dick sucking. I'll stick to titties, bzaz. Do you say bzaz or you say titties?
What?
What do you say?
In Sudan Arabic?
No, yeah.
I don't.
I mean, obviously you're not into bzaz or titties, but like
we don't say that.
You don't say bzaz?
No.
How do you say? How do you say titties in Sudan? Sudani.
Which? Shtur, sudur, like I don't.
Oh,
know.
sudur. That's what you guys use like a little comment.
Shtur is like the vulgar term.
Yeah, I use bzaz.
There's like a million.
Yes, but you ever heard of bzaz before? Bzaz is titties.
Is that's like in Middle Eastern Arabic, I guess.
Yeah.
But
love me some bzaz.
Oh my god. Did you see that TikTok? I'm never gonna end up reading. Did you see that TikTok of
what?
When you're dating an Arab guy, like when you're dating an Arab guy and it's like,
and he starts saying the things.
Yeah, she starts and then just like
I
dating.
Love gold. I love to spend my mama's money. Yeah.
Yeah, I love gold. Dior Sauvage, white
like,
BMW, white Mercedes.
I swear you guys use the same script. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
there's a girl that did it with the guy, and it's hilarious.
Yeah, and it's the same. Yeah, it flips the same thing. The guys like almond shaped nails, all that crap.
I stay in the gym. I drive my Beamer. I work in my dad's business.
I will say this, like, yo, immigrant niggas is like any nigga from outside the country, like, is predictable as fuck.
100%.
100%.
That's all Jersey. In Patterson,
predictable as fuck.
In Jersey, Patterson, everybody's copy and paste, and every guy would literally swear on their life that they're different.
It's crazy.
And I sit there and be like, cousin, you guys are all the same. You guys go to the same barber. You guys all drive the same 2007 BMW. Pretend that it's all stocked up.
2000. It'll be a 2015 3 Series.
Not even.
Wait. 2015 3 Series that they'll pretend they bought new, but we all know is a salvage title.
100%.
I was like, come on, bro, stop capping.
100%.
Ain't no shame in driving that.
And the girls are the same thing. All the girls in Patterson. Oh, well, if you're gonna marry, I need $100,000 worth of gold for my head. That's it.
Yeah, bro. I've never seen.
And where do you need to buy the gold? Her uncle's shop.
So you get a discount.
Exactly. Oh, my uncle can hook it up. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Or you don't find out it's the uncle till the wedding. I said, didn't you sell us gold, nigga?
Oh no, that's my niece. Motherfucker.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, bro. I don't get it. But there was that one I sent you about the chick was like, you gonna give me your Instagram
Oh, yeah.
passwords? You gonna go to sleep when I go to sleep? Or you gonna drop all the girls you know? I don't. It's like all these countries talk to each other. Like all these cultures talk
Copy
to
and
each other.
paste.
Yeah, it's
No,
copy and
I think
paste.
one time we did mention it about how, like, people in Sudan, people in Palestine, people in Amman or
The
Lebanon.
core values is the
No,
same.
I'm talking about back in the day where there was no social media, how we all played the same kids games.
Mhm.
That's what fucking tripped me out. How the fuck did we all play the same kids games when we had no communication at all?
We
It was
play.
insane.
We play a
marble.
lot of.
The
We play a
marble.
lot of games right now. Like, what do you call it? You guys call it hand. We call it 14.
Tartaj.
Americans call it gin rummy.
Yep.
It's the same fucking game.
But-
One or two rules
and this is
different, but the whole concept
This
is the fucking same.
And this goes generations.
The French do the same thing. They play. I was like, bro, we all play the same shit. And like these games have been around before social media.
Yeah.
So it's like it's crazy how the world just human beings really think the same, and they argue about little dumb shit in between.
More stuff like this would be like this whole life is just a simulation.
All right. Let me get ready to finish up these confessions. I got like a couple,
Go.
and I think I have one scenario I wanted to read out to you.
All right, go for it.
Was in a club and had such a huge shit. I cracked the toilet seat. Don't know how that works,
Took a shit in the club,
bro. Been there, desperate times, bro.
Oh no.
Later saw a bit of commotion outside and went and asked the bouncer what was going on. Turned out someone had cut their ass open on the jagged seat, left quickly in case they figured out it was me. So he cracked the toilet seat, didn't say some shit. He's probably fat as fuck.
Yeah.
And just dipped, wiped that ass quick,
That's
dipped,
disgusting, bro.
and came back. And then some dude like sat on it, sliced that ass.
Nope.
Taking a shit in a club is like desperate times call for desperate measures. I would run if I really had to take. I would run to the car.
That'll never happen to me because I would never go be at a club.
Yeah, you've given up on that life, huh?
Yeah, like when I was 22. I'm 31 now, so we're talking about 9 years.
Damn, this is disrespectful.
Okay, go for it.
Where the fuck was I? Just had it open, bro. What the fuck? Erica, so this is a question, all right? I'm 77 and healthy. My mind is clear. My younger wife, she's 38, refers to me in the past tense in front of me. She treats me like I'm fading right before her eyes. It's hard to stay loving with the person that treats you like you're no longer alive. Oh, Grady, I loved you. You were a great man in your day. I miss you so much. Some days are harder than others. What am I going to do as a widow? I confronted her about these weird conversations. I watched you sleeping and it dawned on me how close you are to death. I'm preparing myself. I asked a friend, a retired police officer, if I should be worried, and he said, you can't outrun a bullet, so get your affairs in order, get the last laugh, and leave all your assets to your ex. My ex, brackets, a good woman, I left her for my current wife, told me, you've never done anything for anybody else. For you, death is a soul cleanse. Lean into it. Why does everyone think I'm dying soon? Are they plotting against me? So even the ex-wife is like, bro, maybe you just look like you're falling apart.
And he wrote that?
He wrote that. So yeah, to wrap it up,
I don't know.
this old ass man, 77,
I don't know.
thinks his younger wife his wife is starting to talk about him in the past. Like this man is passing the fuck out. Like he's dying. This friend cop says, leave everything to the ex. Even the ex is like, bro, you haven't done anything good for anyone. Just die. Cleanse your soul.
Yeah.
So everybody, like, he can't even leave shit to the ex. At this point,
I mean, you're 77.
you're 77 minding a 38-year-old. Like, what
Like
do you want the 38? Why do you think she married you, bro? She knew you was going to.
Yeah, I mean, you done what you done, dog.
But, like, do you feel like that's disrespectful?
Well, I feel like by everything that he said and the fact that he's 77 and she's 38, I think it's just karma.
Okay. When is the line? What's the line between being disrespectful and being realistic? Because I can't pretend you're going to live forever.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have to have this when you die conversation at some point. But he's not sick. Apparently she looks at him and she's like, wow, he's going to go soon.
Yeah.
You look like you're falling apart.
But also, too, she might be plotting something. So, if you know.
She might not be plotting something. Maybe she's just like, I can't wait for
No,
this.
because
Wishful thinking. I can't wait for this nigga to die.
Is that if you're plotting something, you keep saying it, and then you keep saying it to everybody around you. So when he does pass away, it's not a surprise. That's how you do it.
I guess.
Yeah. Because if
But-
I'm be like, yo, Kareem is sick, and you're not sick, and all of a sudden I get you sick, you'd be like, oh yeah, Islam's been mentioned that he looks like he's about to get sick.
Like, how do you have? I always wondered how people have these conversations. Like, thank God my parents are in good health. I don't have to worry about this right now. Like, emergencies, whatever. But like in terms of their health, I don't have to worry about this right now. Knock on
Alhamdulillah.
whatever. Alhamdulillah. But like, how do
So
some
weird.
people have these conversations with their parents? Like,
It's tough.
yo,
It's tough.
we need to start planning for you to be
I've,
gone.
I've been in that situation a couple of times, and it's very tough. You will not sleep at all.
Yeah, like I can't sit in a room with like, say, my dad, and he's like, okay, so when I go, this is what y'all need to do. Like, it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have these conversations. I don't care.
It's the worst thing, and then you know that you're gonna have to accept it one day.
You know, because
Yeah.
for one thing, I always said, like, I've watched people whose parents have died, siblings have died, and the way these people fight over scraps.
Yeah.
I've seen people who have money fight over money. I've seen people who don't have money fighting over no money. Like,
Well,
I'm
my
like,
mom's side,
what the fuck?
my grandpa.
I refuse to
I'm
be.
not even gonna call him grandpa. Her dad
Damn.
left land, whatever, the house, whatever, and till this day, and he's been dead now for over 23 plus years, and they're still fighting about it and arguing about it so much that they're not talking to each other till this day. Then you have my grandpa, my dad's dad, who left the family like $20 worth of money, no land, nothing, and they still talk to each other, and they never had issues. I never seen my dad never talk to his brother or his sisters. They're always good. My mom's side, World War III every fucking time, all for shit that they never even worked for. And I literally at the point where I'm like, we didn't even want nothing. Like, take it.
Yeah,
what
it's
I'm saying?
like,
It's not even worth the headache.
I tell you right now, I have no idea what my father's assets are.
Yeah.
No idea.
There's no need to.
The only thing is, like,
It's probably nothing.
I say this quite a bit. Like, I got an issue with my dad's side of family, beef.
Yeah.
But I refuse to let, not even because I want it, I refuse to let them get anything that belongs to my
That's fair.
dad.
That's fair to say. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I need to make sure it goes either to my mother, my sister, myself. I don't care. Outside of that,
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
So
I don't give a fuck
so
who it
maybe
goes
you
to.
might have to have that conversation with your dad.
Yeah, my mother's stuff, I will not, if she leaves something to somebody else that's like
Yeah.
not me or my sister,
That was
it's
her
like
choice.
outside of her family, I have been shown nothing but love and support from every single one of these niggas. I know they are honest as hell on my mom's
Yeah.
side of the family. I will never argue. Even if I personally don't like them, I said,
Yeah.
I know my mother loves the fuck out of you. Have whatever she gave
But
you.
the dad side, nope, it's just greed.
That side, no, that side, like, outside of leaving if he leaves anything to like my cousins, love.
Yeah.
Don't give a
okay.
fuck. And it was like, no, fuck that.
Talk about the uncles and
Yeah, I said, no, you niggas have gotten on my last nerves my entire fucking life.
no,
I said,
yeah.
I refuse to let y'all
which
have
will
anything.
happen, God forbid, but it will happen.
Yeah. Maybe one day I have that conversation with my dad. I said, Dad, I'm gonna be like, Dad, we need to have this conversation. All right? Like, you 80 now, we need to have this conversation, bro.
Yeah, no, literally. I was
And do not do me the favor. Make sure I got all the paperwork, and I don't give a fuck. Leave it to Sada. Leave it to my
Yeah.
mom. I don't leave it to my hopefully my sister has like kids by then. Leave it to my nieces and nephews. You know.
If there's one person in my family that deserves all of it, if like let's say like, my dad had like assets or whatever, it's my sister, my middle sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Like,
it.
you got plenty of siblings. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, what are we fighting over? Something that's divided by 17, you know? Like, you
Yeah.
have, mashallah, big ass family. It's like, what are we fighting over something divided by
the only person
17?
that doesn't deserve shit is my older brother.
Mo?
No, my older brother.
Oh, older brother.
Yeah, Mo's the younger one. But
Well, my bad. I thought you said little.
no, older.
But yeah. And like, I know I'm sitting here saying this about my dad's family. Like, my cousins are not going to beef me once because they know what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not stressed about anything. The olders, they're not going to listen to this. My cousins, they're not going to beef me about this one fucking bit because they know exactly what it is.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
for sure.
So anyway, yeah. I wish we had more scenarios from you. I've heard some feedback. Like, I really appreciate you guys giving us the positive feedback.
Yes.
We started uploading on shorts.
Yes.
We only have one short right now. I wanted to upload a second one, and there was an issue. It wouldn't let me do it. I need to still figure out the rules better.
Yeah.
But I appreciate, please, guys, we've had more watches, especially on Apple Podcasts.
Absolutely.
More like people following on Spotify. Really appreciate that. Go
Thank
hit
you,
that
guys.
subscribe
Thank you.
button on YouTube, please. And yeah, have a great day, guys. Really appreciate all
Till
the
next
love.
time.